All right, it's Friday, January 12th, just following up on the SPY. I decided to take small gains on this trade at the moment and just see what unfolds. So I bought some puts here, kind of on bar 2 and bar 3 on the 15-minute chart going to the downside. We've been grinding lower. We had a bit of pausing. Then we had an opportunity to really push down here. And then, so I scaled out Sepanor's trade. And then as it kind of turned green on this bar, I just exited. And I just, it's a little too tough to really judge price action on the daily chart. We had that broadening action yesterday where we went higher highs, lower lows, made higher highs. We're still above the midpoint of the prior day. There's a big buying tail in here. Just the way I'm watching price action coming down, it just doesn't appear to have that momentum to the downside on this first push. So anyway, just decided to exit this trade. Bought the puts at the 480 puts at 442, scaled out at 520, and I just exited the rest at 487. So a little small gain on this trade here, and now I'm just going to continue to watch the SPY. Very tough to know. Really, there's no real actionable signal. I thought there might be a failure up here, but we're still holding above the midpoint of the prior day and yet starting the day to the downside. So until we get above, this first bar high, I'm not that excited on the long side, and yet I'm not that excited on the short side either. So that's kind of the context going into the trade. I knew that, and then once I started grinding, this little pause in here, I had an opportunity to really push down, and then all of a sudden it paused again. So that to me was a signal just to get out. And I still think that the context is to head down there. We could just pull back, kind of the midpoint of this little red move down and start down again, but for me, just on a Friday here, watching price action, I decided to exit with a small gain.